is when this motherfucking works. Hello, hello, and welcome to uh, Movie Kart. Today, I don't know if you can hear it, I'm a bit angry, but today we're gonna be talking about Howl from 2015. Now, why am I angry? You may be asking yourself. Well, I already recorded this shit with no fucking audio because my computer decided who fucking needs audio. But yeah, so yeah, I think I'm gonna be angry for this one. But yeah, how it's not how the moving castle. It's just how. And I'm sick. This is gonna be a fantastic fucking episode. Oh my god, I'm gonna suck ass in this shit. I like this road. Listen, okay. Howl is a 2015 movie about werewolves. That's it's just a thing. I watched it because I thought, hey, this might be fun, and to to an extent, it was. It is a fine movie. It's a movie about this guy that works for the train in the United Kingdom. He works there, and he's coming out of a shift, and they tell him, "Hey, you didn't get a raise, and hey, you didn't, and you have to do another shift, the night shift." And he's like, "But I wanted the shift, I wanted the raise, and I don't want the shift." And tell him, "Bad luck, buddy." And the guy's like, "Ah, dang it." He's kind of like a pushover in the first part of the movie, because he's developing characters. He's starting to he's starting to believe, but he's just a guy that's trying to get by, but he's kind of awkward. He's trying to flirt with his co-worker, which doesn't work. The lady's not really into him, and he's just trying to do his job like the worst way that he can. I'm gonna die. And he just goes, grabs the tickets, and he says, and if you don't have the ticket, he throws you out. Typical train stuff. But I don't know what to say. But I'm just thinking of ass. I'm so mad right now about losing the other fucking audio. I fucking hate it. I'm so mad. But yeah, the movie it's just follows this night shift. It follows it, and sound at the middle of the road of this thing. I haven't even talked about the fucking story. I'm just rambling about shit. This shit fucking sucks. Unsubscribe. I know nobody's subscribed to me right now. Fucking unsubscribe. You, the one guy that's fucking subscribed to me. Fucking no. Stop it. But yeah, they are in the middle of the road. The train fails for some reason. The conductor of the train is like, "I'm gonna go explore." Stupid horror movie tropes. I'm gonna die. And the guys and everyone's like, "Oh my god, what is happening? When does the train stop?" It's werewolves. Okay, the movie's called fucking Howl. It's werewolves. In the movie, for the first, like, let's say 2/3 of it, it's very good at keeping suspense and like the horror of this werewolves pretty consistent. Like they're you know you can see a bit that they're not the scariest. It's not scary or too scary. Let's just say, I mean, I'm a bad like frame of reference, because I've seen so many fucking horror movies. I'm dead inside, and it's just, I don't know. There, see, it builds enough tension, and until like the last third of the movie, they don't show the werewolves directly. They show just like a bit of, not images, just the like some shapes, the perspective of the wolves hunting somebody, or sometimes just I don't know what I was gonna say. Sometimes just a frame of them. And when they do that, when they are doing the jaws like thingy, it works very well. The suspense is very well done, and I'm sorry for that. And the I'm trying to think of something else. The characters. That there's this thing about this movie that I think the movie is very decently made, and it's fun enough, but it's not groundbreaking. It's not, trying to do too much. It's just trying to do a decent, low budget horror movie about werewolves. And if you think of it like that, a low budget horror movie about werewolves, just like, yeah, it's fun, it's entertaining. You get what you pay for. I didn't pay nothing. Well, I did pay the Prime Video subscription. Who was it? Fucking Peach. Always with fucking Peach. I don't understand it. She fucking hates me. But yeah, I paid this. Oh, I don't know how to speak. I don't know how to. What? What the fuck is going on? Okay. Um. I lost everything. I have lost everything. My sense of self, my sense of worth. I don't know what I'm talking anymore. I threw like shit. That was the worst throw in life. But yeah. This shit fucking sucks. This shit sucks. But yeah, all the characters are cliches, okay? None of them are very interesting or unique. They're cliches, but they manage to add a bit of something. They do this typical scene where they know each other, like, I'm not just some asshole. I'm an asshole that has an ex-wife, and a kid. Or the lady that was kind of mean is like, oh yeah, sorry, I'm just so stressed with work and I want to see my kid and I don't care about anything. I'm like, okay, understandable. That's some good developing and stuff. But it doesn't follow through with that line of, yeah, these cliches, I'm developing them a bit and I'm not just being a cliche movie. It doesn't do that. It continues being cliche. It continues being like this basic movie. And I think for some people that's gonna be good. For some people that's gonna be great. If you're just looking for a movie that is middle of the road and fun to put on the background, it's perfect movie for that. Fantastic movie for that. I don't know why I didn't do the nitro start. I'm just sucking ass right now. But it's a fantastic movie for that thing. But I think the mistake of the movie is actually showing some of that development, some of that ideas, some of that, what they could do better than just a normal movie about, werewolves and trains. I don't care about this motherfucking werewolves in this motherfucking train. Die. But you, since it has those moments, it has those little snippets of more greatness, you think that it's gonna be more. You think that it's gonna do more. You think that it's gonna change some things. But no, it's still the old couple with one of them transforming into the monster, that as soon as you see that couple, oh yeah, they're gonna die. The fucking asshole, the womanizing asshole, she's just there at first to add like some tension with the co-worker of the main character, to make it seem like, oh yeah, look, you're not getting the girl, but he's getting a bit with the girl. You're like, okay. And you know that he's gonna be like a coward, and he's a coward, when the pressure is on, and he does all this stuff, and you're like, why are you falling back on these things? The asshole character also doesn't die in horrible ways. It doesn't even show you him getting like mauled to death by all the werewolves. He dies, by werewolf death, but it's not as entertaining as it should be for the big asshole that he is. And the only survivor is just one, can only be one survivor. And at that point, you're like, yeah, but the werewolves aren't that scary anymore. You don't have to show that, oh yeah, only one person survived the werewolves. You can take risk with this like script. Take risk. I think that is a problem with it. It doesn't take risks. It's very cookie cookie cutter in that sense. It's fine with being there, and I would respect it if it weren't for that little snippet of something that it showed me. But yeah, and the main character is kind of, he gets good by the end of the movie. You get entertained by him. You kind of vibe with him, and the coworker is also fine. Everyone is fine. That's the thing. This is like the definition of a mid movie. Fuck, I love this. I love this fucking race. I love this race. So fucking chaotic, and it's very mid in the most true sense of the word. It's the middle of everything. It is so serviceable that it's kind of boring. And I think that's the biggest mistake that it has. That's the biggest problem that it has. It works enough to be a serviceable movie, but it doesn't go more than that. I can see that if you show, it doesn't develop the idea of a werewolf enough. They're just monsters. You could change the werewolf with anything else. Like, you could even change it for zombies in a way, if you're creative enough. But and that's the problem. That's the problem. It's not like Dog Soldiers, which is a good, like, it's more of a drama action, like, than a horror movie, Dog Soldiers. But it's a good werewolf movie. It's a fantastic werewolf movie. I haven't seen the werewolf. I will see it someday. But it saddens me because there aren't many werewolf movies that are good. Because Twilight, I guess you could say it is. I find it entertaining. It's not very good. Then it's Van Helsing, same story. Dog Soldiers is good. I don't know, some other movie. There must be another movie, but I just wish that this one was better. I think that is the main thing. I wanted a better movie. Now, I'm gonna finish this race, and hopefully you are hearing this, because if not, I'm not ever gonna talk about not Dog Soldiers. I'm never gonna talk about Howl again, and only me and myself are gonna be the only ones knowing that at any time I talk about this movie. I don't know why the recording broke. I don't know why. It didn't have an audio for my voice, and I recorded another thing, and that thing also fucking broke. So yeah, I always I hope I hope you didn't hate that. I'm a bit more angry. I'm sure you could see it in the gameplay where I sucked ass for a very long time. But yeah, if you're on a date, you know, you want to put something on the background while not really caring enough about the movie, a make-out movie. It's this works. This works. It's not very memorable. The characters are not very memorable. Every one of them dies, so you don't have to really care much about anyone stick with you. I remember it a lot, but it's just because I'm lying. I'm lying right now. I don't remember a lot. I remember the part where the granny is like, "Yeah, I got bit," and she dies. I remember the office lady talking to the mean guy, the bad guy of the story, and he being like, I'm right. I'm right." And it's like, sure, whatever. Why did I put another one? I didn't want to talk about. Okay, I'm just gonna end it. Watch it if you have the time. If you don't. Trust me, you're not losing anything. This is not a put your ass in the seat and go watch. No, it's not that. It's mid at best. So yeah, bye bye.